You know, there's this moment that happens in life. Maybe you experienced it already, or maybe it's coming soon, where something just clicks. You begin to understand, really understand, that the entire world isn't something external that's happening to you. It's something deeply embedded within you, in your thoughts, your perspectives, and your heart. Think about it for a second. Two people can experience the exact same situation and walk away with completely different feelings about it. Why? Because their internal world, their beliefs, their past experiences, their way of seeing things shapes everything. The realization that's dawning for many of us is that true peace isn't found out there in the world. It's not in the perfect job, the perfect relationship, or the perfect Instagram worthy life. It's within yourself. I know this may sound a bit abstract, but stay with me. To find peace in life, you must first cultivate peace within your own soul. This internal harmony is the foundation upon which everything else is built. When you're at peace with yourself, when you've got that solid ground beneath you, the storms of life can rage, but you remain centered. You remain you. Now, here's where it gets really good. As you begin to embrace who you truly are, not who your parents want to be, not who your society says you should be, but who you genuinely are, you discover the secret to truly enjoying life. And I mean really enjoying it, not just going through the motions. Authentic joy doesn't come from external achievements or the validation of others. Sure, getting a promotion feels great, and yeah, compliments are nice. But that deep, lasting joy that comes from a genuine appreciation of yourself. When you learn to love and accept who you are, the quirks, the imperfections, the whole package, something magical happens. You gain this powerful shield against the challenges that once made you feel overwhelmed or defeated. Think about it like this. When you're solid in who you are, when you genuinely like yourself, when others' opinions don't shake you the same way, setbacks don't destroy you. You bounce back faster because your sense of self isn't dependent on external circumstances. You've built something unshakable inside. This self awareness we're talking about is a profound gift. It really is. It empowers you to stand strong, even in solitude. And let me tell you, learning to be okay with being alone is one of the most liberating things you'll ever experience. When you recognize your own worth and embrace your individuality, all the things that make you uniquely you, loneliness loses its grip on you. There's a huge difference between being alone and being lonely. And most people don't realize this until they've done the inner work. You may be alone, sitting by yourself on a Friday night, but you won't be lonely. Why? Because you carry within yourself all that you need to feel whole, content, and at peace with the world around you. You become your own best company. You don't need constant external stimulation or validation to feel okay. You just are, and that's incredibly powerful. It means you're making choices from a place of strength rather than fear. You're not staying in bad relationships because you're afraid of being alone. You're not saying yes to the things you don't want to do because you need approval. You're living from your center. Now, I want to be real with you. This journey of self-discovery isn't always easy. It requires honesty with yourself that can sometimes be uncomfortable. You have to look at your patterns, your fears, the stories you tell yourself. You have to question beliefs you've held for years. But man, is it worth it? Start small if you need to. Spend some time in quiet reflection. Journal about who you are when nobody's watching. What do you value? What brings you genuine joy? Not just temporary pleasure, but what are you good at? What do you struggle with? Getting to know yourself like you get to know a close friend. That's the work. And here's the beautiful thing. The more you understand yourself, the more compassion you have for yourself. You stop beating yourself up for being human. You start treating yourself with the same kindness you show someone you love. This self-compassion creates that inner peace we talked about earlier. When you cultivated this internal peace, when you truly know and accept yourself, life starts to look different. You're not constantly seeking happiness outside yourself because you found it within. You're not desperate for validation because you validate yourself. You're not afraid of being alone because you genuinely enjoy your own company. This doesn't mean you become some isolated hermit who doesn't need anyone. It means you engage with the world from a place of wholeness rather than emptiness. Your relationships become richer because you're not dependent on others to complete you. Your work becomes more fulfilling because you're not seeking your identity in your job title. Everything shifts when you shift internally. The challenges still come. Life doesn't stop throwing curveballs just because you found inner peace. But your relationship with those challenges changes. They don't rock your foundation anymore because the foundation is solid. You build it yourself from the inside out. Here's what I want you to take away from today. The peace you're seeking, the joy you're chasing, the fulfillment you want. It all starts within you, not out there in the world, but in here, in your heart, in your thoughts, in your soul. The work of getting to know yourself, accepting yourself, and loving yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. Start today. Spend some time with yourself. Get curious about who you really are beneath all the roles you play and the masks you wear. Cultivate that inner peace. Embrace your authentic self and watch how your entire world transforms. Because when you change internally, everything external shifts to match it. You are enough, exactly as you are. And when you truly believe that, when you feel it in your bones, that's when you become limitless. So until next time, thank you for listening and never stop believing in yourself.